When I first slipped the old family heirloom ring onto my finger, I felt a tingle, like an electric current surging through my veins. I dismissed it as just another odd quirk of the antique piece, a relic passed down through generations, each whispering its own tale of power and prestige. But soon, strange things began to happen. My reflection in shiny surfaces, mirrors, windows, even the gleaming blade of a kitchen knife, started to look off. The eyes staring back were mine, yet there was a coldness, a sinister edge that sent chills crawling up my spine. It started subtly, with just a slight tilt of the head or a shadow that seemed to linger longer than it should. I laughed it off initially, convincing myself it was merely exhaustion from work. But as days turned into weeks, the reflection began to mimic my every movement with a precision that felt increasingly malevolent. I noticed it most clearly one evening as I prepared dinner. As I glanced at the polished surface of the microwave, I could swear my reflection smirked at me. It was a knowing, almost mocking grin that I hadn't intended, leaving me frozen in place. Desperate for answers, I delved into the history of the ring, uncovering family secrets long buried. The ring, it seemed, was said to grant power, but at a cost. Each bearer was consumed, their soul slowly eroded until only the ring's will remained. The promises of power were not just whispers but a siren's call, luring me toward an abyss I had never imagined. The more I wore it, the more compelling that call became, and the more distorted my reflection grew. I realized with horror that the sinister presence was not just in the reflection. It was in me. The final straw came one night when I awoke to find myself standing in front of the bathroom mirror, hand outstretched as if reaching for something, or someone, within. My reflection grinned back, eyes gleaming with a life of their own, while my own hand moved to remove the ring. But as I pulled, a searing pain shot through my arm, and I understood the truth. The ring was not just an heirloom, it was a parasite, and my reflection was its puppet. With a final, desperate effort, I ripped the ring from my finger, watching as my reflection, now a shadow of its former self, dissolved into darkness. The ring fell to the floor, whispering one last promise before its voice faded into silence.